Yo, 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 what's good? It's your boy Tap, and I'm back like a quick attack. And this time, we're not doing a challenge. Yesterday was Ninetales Community Day, and they gave Energy Ball to Cantonian Ninetales and Chilling Water to Alolan Ninetales. And I was really excited about running Chilling Water coverage on Alolan Ninetales. I also ended up trying like a bunch of teams before we settled on this double ice back line with Gastrodon in the front, and we will explain what the team strategy is here, and it's a very obvious ABB strategy. But I want to talk about the fact that I wanted to run both Kanto and Alone and Ninetales on the same team, but the game counts them as the same species, and you're not allowed to run them, even though they're different typings, different move sets. I was really surprised about that. That was my first time trying to run both Kanto Ninetales and Alola Ninetales on the same team, and it didn't work. Not that it didn't work; they just wouldn't allow me to do it. I could have team tested both, but I was kind of locked in on Chilling Water. I really, really wanted to try the Chilling Water tech. So I settled on just building a team around Ninetales. Now we knew that we were afraid of rocks, we were afraid of steel, and we were afraid of fire. And the easiest thing to do is bring a Mud Boy to fight those things. So I feel like Gastrodon was a perfect pairing. Now originally we had Gastrodon and Talonflame and Ninetales because we just wanted to like really double down on the fighting against grass in the front because obviously ice is a good grass counter, but it's not like the hardest grass counter. I wanted to give my rank ones to Titan a shot. After a couple of teams we tried, I decided that ABB ice was the way to go, and I have a rank one to Titan. I really wanted to run it, and so we went for that strat. We got a Mud Boy in the front to fight against the fires, the steels, and the rocks, and then we have a safe swap in the back of that of Ninetales so that we can bait out those kind of things and maybe debuff them. And the chilling water tech really, really actually ended up being very useful for Ninetales. Yeah, and I don't know how I forgot to mention poison, but it's very obvious. We also have an answer to poison in the front with a ground type, so we have that covered as well. So we end up going 5-0 with this team, and I really had a lot of fun. So now that we understand what we're doing with this team, the ABB strap we have going on with this team, and our purpose, which is just to check out the chilling water tech, let's get into some of these battles. Okay, getting into the first battle, and it's Gastrodon against Marowak. Okay, I mean, pretty neutral lead. We are not running water pulse because we just kind of wanted some coverage when we were originally building the team. So we had chilling water. I just wanted to do some earth power stuff. Uh, this Marowak lead stays in, and they catch what would have been in a water pulse onto their Azumarill because we throw after five. But they end up catching a body slam, and I'm kind of like, I want to stay here. I have ice types in the back that can either farm that thing down or throw some ice type moves into it. So I feel like I'm going to stay here. And because they made that catch on what they thought was a water pulse, I'm sure that they think that I'm on water pulse. So I'm going to go for this earth power here. And it does a very healthy amount of damage to Azu. And we already know how hard it is to get rid of Azu. I'm thinking here, and I'm like, is switch extremely important? And I guess I feel like it's not. I save a little bit of energy on my Gastrodon, and I remember this play. I remember going for the most aggressive farm down I have ever gone for. So we're using powder snow on a water type, and we are literally committing to powder snowing down this water type. And the water type is Azu, by the way. Very insane play, but we are able to accomplish it. They come in with a Wigglytuff, and we're just gonna start debuffing this. We're gonna start using the debuff tech right now, chilling water tech, and obviously they know shield it because they know that we're gonna chilling water tech it. We debuff it twice, and there's a Marowak back there with energy, so I like this play of just getting a head start here. And yeah, we switch this to Titan to get a head start, and they come in with their Marowak to throw some energy. Now I'm not gonna play any games with them, right? Because they caught when they had the access to a the rock slide, right? Because it takes five to get to rock slide. So I'm not gonna call the bait. I'm gonna respect it. They end up baiting, and that's fine, right? Because if you look at it, these powder snows are going crazy. So I'm just going to shield this time, which is likely not a bait. They don't have enough health to be playing those kind of games. And this time we get the shield call right. I think because of that now we can commit to a farm down, and yeah, we get the nastiest farm down. We still have three entire Pokemon, and we're able to chuck a Icicle Spear into this Wigglytuff. Another thing is we're probably not going to faint to the Swift, and Icy Wind obviously wouldn't make us faint, so we're in a good position. So they queue up the Swift. We live it pretty healthily, and we have the Icicle Spear ready to go, and it'll be more than enough damage to get rid of this Wigglytuff. And yeah, feels good to get rid of Wigglytuff in a great league. GG's. All right, getting into the next battle, and it's Gastrodon against Ampharos. So we win lead here, but the scary thing is that this thing does have access to Trailblaze. So if I'm not careful with my alignment and my shield management, I can be in a lot of trouble here. They end up safe swapping a Dusknoir because they don't want to take any mud slap damage on their electric type, electric being weak to ground. And we're gonna queue up this Earth Power, which is neutral damage into the Ghost type Dusknoir. And they respect the damage. It is not Shadow, but we do get lucky with a debuff of the defense. And I respect what could be a dynamic punch, and they do go for the dynamic punch. So I shielded up. They are able to outpace me to another. I'm not willing to go down two shields, so I'm gonna take this and let's see how much bulk we have on this. And you know, Ninetales is an amazing Pokemon. Just look at that. And we miscount a bit. They're able to get to a Shadow Punch. So instead of throwing threatening their shield, I allow them to threaten my shield. And this time now, I'm just like I don't want to take any more Astonish damage. I'm pretty much an embarrassing overtap, and so I want to just get rid of this thing now. We are now down shields, and there is a Trailblazer back there. So what I want to do now is debuff this Trailblazer, and they're going to get to a Trailblaze on if I do switch to my Gastrodon, but I feel like us debuffing them is pretty nice. So now it's just a regular Trailblaze, and look at how much health they have. This is an Ampharos that is pretty much half health. So even if they do get a Trailblaze into my Gastrodon, the Mud Slaps will make it so that I can probably farm down with my Oh, whoa! They don't even make it to a Trailblaze. Actually, they get Mud Slapped down, and we are able to Q8 Earth Power into Gastrodon. Nice. We actually get the shield from Gastrodon and we pivot right away. Gastrodon being the final Pokemon makes this pivot pretty safe. We just want to get some Icicle Spares into this. We're probably going to live any one move that they throw anyway. We're going to get another Icicle Spare off. And you can see that this Icicle Spare, even though this is neutral damage, looks like super effective damage relative to the bulk that Gastrodon normally carries. So yeah, we live the Water Pulse pretty healthily. We get the Icicle Spare off, and this is more than enough damage to get rid of Gastrodon. Very nice. GG's. All right, getting into another battle, and it's Gastrodon against Mad Cargo. This is a fantastic lead. I mean, you really can't get a better lead than this. They are definitely going to run. So they run away, and they go into a Grass Poison type. This Grass Poison type ends up being Amoonguss. It's not Venusaur. Or Victory Bell. Amoonguss is a pretty spicy pick. I do like Amoonguss. Astonish damage does a lot. Amoonguss has decent bulk even as a shadow, so I do like this as a pick. Right, so we overfarm a little bit, and we're not gonna go for any debuff tech here. We're not gonna like waste our time throwing a not very effective move into a Pokemon, and they don't respect it anyway. Um, And so they come back in with their Mad Cargo. And so this is where the Chilling Water Tech. I don't know if this trainer, I remember this battle, and they do shield both of the Chilling Waters. And I don't know if that's the play because, yeah, Chilling Water does a whole. No, no, it's super effective. My bad. Chilling Water is super effective, but it doesn't do a whole bunch of damage. And I know it's four times effective against the Rock Fire typing of Mad Cargo, but I was really interested in seeing this trainer no shielded so I could see just for science how much it would do. And we lose a Weather Ball trying to get to the Chilling Water unnecessary stuff. But right now, I don't know what is going on because we have debuffed this Mad Cargo twice, and they are still throwing an Overheat into my Water type, and then they're gonna switch over into Gorge Ice. Now Gorge Ice is on Incinerate, but we have a shield on our Ice type. We bring in the Titan, and it looks kind of scary because we're taking super effective incinerate damage, but this icicle spear does so much to this grass type, almost nearly takes them out, and they understand that the game is over and they concede. And GG's. I think this team was kind of unironically good. We were kind of in the 2200s range. Okay. So it's Gastrodon into Galvantula. Now, the only time I'm ever scared here is if they do 4 volt switches, because that would mean that they're at Energy Ball. But they don't throw any volt switches at all, and they switch over into Azumarill. And again, I don't really have a lot of super effective damage to Azumarill in the back. So every time an opponent safe swaps Azumarill, I'm wanting to stay in and get off the Earth Power because they're so conditioned to us running Body Slam Water Pulse, and people run Azu to save shields because of the bulk. And so for the most part, when you see a Pokemon like Azu or Toxapex or Bastiodon come in, it's okay to go for the nuke because they're likely not going to shield. As a Toxapex user myself, it's pretty much smart to never bait my Toxapex. So they get another play rough into my Gastrodon. We are down 1 shield, and I'm going to commit to the farm now, which is pretty savage. We have a lot of energy, but we don't have a lot of Gastrodon. They come in with Cradily, and we queue up in Earth Power. They know we have it. So I wonder if they want to respect this damage. It is neutral into the rock and grass typing of Cradily. We do get the Earth Power off with no shield, and we switch into our Chilling Water Ninetales right away. This Bullet Seed Cradily is going to get to a Rock Tomb. It takes 4 Bullet Seeds to get to Rock Tomb. And they come in with their Galvantula after debuffing us with the Rock Tomb. Now, I get it. You use the debuff tech and you switch out, but this is kind of what I wanted. And I don't. Yeah, again, people are so afraid of the damage from Ninetales. So we were like close to the 2300s. I think this set takes us close to the 2300s. We were like 2030 a day before this or something like that, and then we climbed to like 2250 and doing a bunch of league rotations. We did both Great League, Ultra League, and Master League on stream, just cycling through different leagues and teams. And then we tanked a little bit trying to figure out a good team for Ninetales. This ended up being the team, and I really do feel like the MVP is Titan here. Anyway, so because of the debuff, the discharge that they throw actually does not get rid of my my Ninetales, and they come in with their Cradily after I swap in my Titan, not trying to get farmed down, and they're gonna rock too much, but Titan is him, and look at how much health I have left. Like for an end game, that is a lot of health. You know, taking a rock to him and leaving with that amount of health is amazing. We do 1 Powder Snow and queue up Icicle Spear into Galvantula. Now that debuff doesn't matter because Galvantula is pretty much made of paper, so they have to respect it. And we are 1 away from the next Icicle Spear. And they can't shield this. You can only come into the match with so many shields. And we 3-ball flex with Titan and Ninetales. GG's. All right, next battle, and it's Gastrodon into Skeledirge. Now, we're doing amazing with the leads here. Now, winning lead doesn't mean it's a good game, but we are having a bunch of good games while we're winning lead. They have a Skeledirge lead, and they safe swap their Florges, right? And I remember saying this on stream. I was like, let's see who's the better Chilling Water player. Pokemon. Let's see which Pokemon is the better Chilling Water user, right? So they get to their Chilling Water first because we had to counter swap their save swap, so we were behind. We're able to queue up our Chilling Water. Oh, and I remember laughing about it on stream. That's why I missed the bubbles. I missed the bubbles, and they shield anyway, bro. I missed so many bubbles, bro, and they still give me a shield. I'm feeling good about this now. I'm gonna no shield. There's no point in me being super degen and debuffing to hell. Chilling Water does not do a respectable amount of damage. And this time we're like, yo, we're gonna get to the weather balls faster. So instead of just like being all thirsty for the debuff tech, let's just start throwing weather balls. So we check weather ball. It does. I like the chip that I see there. We know we'll live this, so I'm not really tripping about shielding here. They settle for Trailblaze this time because they want to undo the debuff, but I'm not trying to debuff them anymore. I just want to throw as much damage as I can, and them not debuffing me helps me with this case. So yeah, it makes it so that they're 1 Powder Snow away from being farmed out. And they come in with their own Ninetales. So I guess they had their own chilling water strat going, but we're ahead of energy on their Ninetales, and so we're going to chill them with some water first. And we get the chilling water off. Now we know that we had a favorable lead with Skeledirge in the front, so we are going to keep alignment. And they chilling water my Titan, and then they're desperate. They go into Skeledirge because well, no, that's not the reason why they do it. They do it because they just do it. But they should know that this is pretty much RPS at this point. We will live any one move. Shadow Ball will do a bunch if they decide to go for it. And it does, but we live it, and yeah. We have back-to-back body slams, and that Skeletor is just so low that body slam is the play here. They understand that. I'm not playing any games that have a whole entire Earth Power loaded. This Ninetales needs to respect this damage. They don't, and this is not game over. We're not gonna allow the farm now. Now, they're never gonna hit me, even if it. I mean, they could be on Dazzling Gleam, but I don't think Dazzling Gleam would have one shot at me, even if they were carrying something like that. They just have the chilling water tech that we're all testing out. And yeah, they're never gonna make it through my Titan, who is a Titan, and we win another battle with chilling water Ninetales. GG. Right, so we end up getting a clean 5-0 with the ABB Ice team, and I would say that honestly, in my opinion, I mean I was not in like super high elo range. Like you can see here in this clip, I will see what I get to here, and yeah, 2294, nothing crazy impressive. But I do feel like chilling water Ninetales might be unironically good. I haven't tried out Energy Ball. I might try out Energy Ball tonight so we can get the Energy Ball video out before the week is over. But I do like chilling water tech on Ninetales. I think Ninetales has a decent amount of bulk to be able to make chilling water an effective move for it. You see that Mac Cargo was scared. Mac Cargo double shielded a chilling water. I really would love to have seen them no shield one, but they do double shield the chilling water. And it made the game a lot easier for me. But also it probably would have made the game easier anyway because they would have been debuffed and slapped down. I wonder why they wanted to protect the Gastron. Anyway, before I'll go off into a super duper big tangent, yo. I appreciate you hanging out if you made it to this part of the video. Yo, it's your boy Cass. I stream every day around 9:30 EST, 9:30 p.m. EST on Twitch, and I'm dropping a lot of new content. I've got some more challenges. Check out my gym leader playlist. There's a whole bunch of challenges there, but I got some new cooler challenges coming out. If you like the video, please remember to like, subscribe, share with friends, Reddit, Twitter, X, wherever. I am the same on all social media. That's Tapu Sakir on all social medias. You can find me on IG, X, Discord, wherever, yo. Yo, once again, it's your boy Tap, and I'm out. Peace.